Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. What are you doing, Seth? Today we lost another guy. He committed suicide. You know, the popular DJ that, he was once a DJ to the Ellen DeGeneres. For those that are fans, you remember the DJ, his name is Switch, boss. That's his name, Steven. And I just feel bad, right now. It's just unfortunate that we have the rate of suicide missions, so to speak, relatively high. Way back when I used to hear over the news that people are committing suicide, they will stand on it like blind story building or, hang themselves and all that. You wonder, in a developed country, why would you want to do that? You have everything going on for you, right? But as I grow up, and even now I'm experiencing it, I'm in the developed country right now, where you wonder what is in the mind of people that will want to end it all. What are we doing, Seth? Okay, it's quite unfortunate in this case. Steven is just 40 years old, with family, with kids. He has a wife, and beautiful children, but he's gone. What could have been the issue that made him go that route, you ask me? I can't really say, I can't read everybody's mind, but it's just unfortunate that more and more people are getting into that mission, which is not a good one, if you ask me. But again, I'm not judging him. No, not even close. Okay, I'm not here to do that. But I'm just showing empathy. I'm wondering what could make someone decide to take his or her life. What is so worth it for someone to just decide to take his or her life? Like I said earlier, in a country where you think you have it all, everything is going well for you. In this case, Stephen was very popular. He was a star, right? He was at some point working with a celebrity. He became a celebrity with that, and he was doing good, so we think. Lovely family, everything was just all right, just like a normal person should, right? All of a sudden you hear the person commit suicide. So you never really know what's in somebody's mind. It might be pleasurable outside, everybody will see you, oh, you're so pleasant, you're so nice, but you don't know what's going on. I can understand that. I can relate with that, actually, because in life, there are stages, sometimes very difficult stages. And this varies, with people. But it's a stage where if you don't manage it well, you might go that route. And I don't wish that for anybody, but I just wonder what could have been in his mind for him to make that decision. I don't know, like I said, and in a country where you think you can succeed, you do whatever you put your mind on, it can work for you, coming from an African mindset, you wonder, you have it all, why do that? Talking about Africans, they don't have it all, right? They are struggling to survive, but they don't commit suicide. Maybe they do, but at a very low rate, not compared to the ones in a more civilized society. You wonder why, even when they are struggling in all aspects, economically, family, you name it, all right? Africans living in Africa especially, maybe they think about it. Yeah, I think we all do. I have. Yeah. And I'm sure, a lot of people have. But you don't end in that state and make that kind of decision. Okay? So, but in the African perspective, you will see that doesn't really happen. There are even some stars, Nollywood stars, that have thought about it. They are humans. Because like I said, there's a phase in your life where things might be difficult and everything. You might just think of it, but it ends there. You move on. They have, and I know you guys must have heard of them. Some stars, even in Nigeria, you have a Calabar chick, right? T-Blaze. You also have Tonto Dike. I'm sure you guys know that one. Julius Agu, John Okafor, I think that's Ibu, right? And Mochera. So many. These folks lived to tell the story. I wish a lot of us could think like that, right? Even though you can go through such emotions, all right? But you live to tell the story and say it's not worth it. We should always remember that this life that we have was given to us. It's not just something you just pick from the ground or, and we can also understand that we all go through issues and all of that. But you think going that route will solve it? Now, he left behind a loving family. I don't know what happened with the family. Maybe it involved that or not. I can't say. But with what we know, he had kids and all of that. And now he's gone and left them behind. So, some have the perspective that it's selfish for somebody to do that. Regardless, especially on the other hand, he's a family or she's a family person. What will happen to the family that you left behind? Did you think about that? A lot of them come out and say, oh, I have a loving wife, loving children, loving lovey-dovey and everything. And they end up killing themselves. What are we doing, sir? Do we really understand that when it happens like that? In this case, that was the impression it was given everyone. He has a family, they have everything going for them and all of that. Okay, so I'm just wondering what's in his mind. What happened? What went wrong that he had to take that route? It's so unfortunate. At an early age of 40, it's unbelievable. What could be the issue in life that could make you compromise or eliminate yourself? That is not a good story to tell, right? We all want to leave legacies for our children. Right now, the children will hear about that and they think it's okay when they grow up. Do you know how it will affect the children psychologically as they keep growing? What would they say? These are the things we have to consider, especially when you have loved ones around that will depend on you. And Stephen has a lot of fans that were looking up to him. I mean, it's so bad that you even find out that those that even want to end their life, unfortunately, they involve innocent souls. They go out there and kill people in schools, parties, big gatherings. You will hear stories where you will see these people having mass shooting and killings, and they end up killing themselves as well because they want to commit suicide. In developed countries, what are we doing, Seth? In our next video, I'm going to talk about 5 things you can do to avoid committing or ending your life. 5 things. I'm going to spread it out, but it's going to be on the next video, so you guys watch out. But for now, hey, please and please and please, taking your life does not solve the issue at all. Like I said, it's not your life. Now, if you want to talk about life, let's talk about who gave it to us. The God Almighty gave us. If you look at Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, I have to refer to that because that's what life is all about. It's about how we got here, who gave it to us. The person who gave it to us said, verse 5, trust in him with all your heart and don't lean on your understanding. Many of us live without understanding. And you have to understand that our understanding is very limited. So when you are limited, based on what you know and you are limited, you might take wrong decisions. And this goes back to what we were talking about in one of our videos when we talk about emotions, all right? Emotions is very deep. So you have to be very careful even when you are making decisions about anything, especially your life, okay? So moving forward, guys, think about it. Make sure that when you're making decisions, you involve people. You involve yourself deeply and ask if there's a way out. There is always a way out if you ask me. Because if you decide to give up, it means you didn't really look out for options much more than you can before making up your mind. There is always a way out. Nobody said it's going to be a bed of roses anyway. So, and nobody said killing yourself would be a solution. All right? Well, folks, I just wanted to drop that today. I want to get your take. Is it the best thing to do if you are confused, if you're tired, frustrated in life? Is the only way to kill yourself? You tell me. I don't think so, but I would like to get your take. I know we all go through issues. We all go through all the ups and downs. Yeah, we can all relate to that, okay? Regardless whether you're rich or poor, it doesn't matter. A lot of people that are even killing themselves are doing well. Those that are struggling, they think about it, but they don't see it as an option. That's why they live to tell the story, all right? Right now, you're going back to the one that gave you life. What are you going to tell him? That's if you believe in that, okay? What are you going to say? It's the same thing. It's like you giving your son something and your son messes it up, okay? And it comes back to you. Would you be happy? But again, like I said, I'm not judging anybody. This program is not here to judge anyone because we are humans. We go through situations, all right? But we need to do better in the decisions we make when it comes to emotional and otherwise, especially emotional. We'll be talking more about it in another video like this, and I would like to get your take. Thank you for those that have subscribed. If you haven't, please kindly do share it and drop comments, okay? We really do appreciate it. Always remember, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Have a great day. We'll talk again. Bye-bye.